We're always reminded about the danger of driving down through arroyos and everything, but that video about 2 shots back really showed that road dipping down.
Right over.
Right.
You know, that stuff can do so much damage so quickly. It's why flooding is so dangerous. It's not our #1 killer in New Mexico. Lightning is, but still, nationwide it is. Yeah, nationwide it's #1. All right, so we go to real or fake, considering southeastern New Mexico. Is this a real or fake shot? If you look at the paper,
Roswell
Daily Record, right below it, river flooding unlikely.
Yeah, that's fake.
That is fake.
I don't know.
That's fake, Diane. We knew it was coming. That was from somewhere, just not from Roswell at this point. Thankfully, I think we had a decent fix on what happened over the past 24 hours. 75 degrees here in the Albuquerque area right now. Winds out of the east at 14 miles an hour for us. For the most part, not a bad evening out there. A relatively quiet day storm-wise as we got into the afternoon, but across the morning hours, it was rough in southeastern New Mexico. Now temps in the low 70s, 72 Deming, cooling down nicely thanks to some rain. 81 TRC, 68 Grants, and 64 in Los Alamos. Looking at what's going on storm-wise. Just hanging on to a couple storms across the southwest right now. And essentially what's going to happen for us is things will continue to die down tonight. Tomorrow, another round of storms will be possible, but really, we're not going to see a whole lot of activity here over the next couple of days. And, you know, the monsoon has been missing in action here, or at least the monsoon flow has been, but that doesn't tend to matter at this point if we get the right setup here. And as we work our way through the next few days, dry conditions will prevail for the most part, with temperatures eventually warming by Friday and Saturday into the mid-90s once again. So what's going to change all that? Well, it's not going to be the monsoon flow setting back up again. It's going to be another cold front coming into the northeast and pushing east to west across the state over the weekend. That's going to charge us back up with moisture, and then we'll add the heat of the day, and we'll touch off some more thunderstorms into the weekend here. So we're going to have another probably active weekend. Won't be as active as we were yesterday into this morning, but still, scattered to numerous storms will be possible over the weekend for us once again. So, no, it's not necessarily the monsoon flow, but what the heck, it's given us some pretty good storms. You know, one thing that was very interesting yesterday about the storms that we had in the Albuquerque area was where they set up along the western slope of the Sandias and Manzanos. And, you know, that is a real tough spot because when you start getting a lot of rain that falls on those western slopes, they get channeled down into the arroyos very quickly. So you have a couple things that are problematic with this. Number one, the terrain pushing all that water downhill and then condensing it into the arroyos. So you end up with those incredible flows through the metro area, flows we haven't seen in some years. So we need to be very, very careful because obviously this can be a very dangerous situation when you start seeing big-time storms setting up along the western slopes of the Central Mountains and especially the East Mountains. Boy, we are in for a rough ride along the arroyos, so please stay out of them. It can be a tough setup. 87 Cuba, 97 Farmington tomorrow, 93 in Gallup. With high pressure kind of pushing over you guys, you're really going to be warm. Across the north and east, scattered storms will be possible over the higher elevations. Back toward the higher elevations of the south and west, same deal there. Some spot storms will be possible again for tomorrow, and some scattered storms will be possible across the southeast, but nothing like this morning. 88 in Roswell, 85 in Artesia. East Mountains temperatures for the most part in the low 80s, high 80s around Estancia and Moriarty. And then here in the Albuquerque area, pretty nice day. Partly sunny skies, spot shower possible, but for the most part, looking good. Low 90s downtown, high 80s in the foothills. Warm over the next couple of days in Santa Fe, and then the chance of showers starts to increase with that cold front over the weekend. Same deal in the Albuquerque area where we warm all the way up to 95 both Friday and Saturday, but then by Sunday, enough moisture in place, and maybe even Saturday night, enough moisture in place to start to crank up the storms once again.
It felt a lot better.
It is, and you know what? We traded in a little moisture today, so it feels a shade sticky, but temps are down a little bit.
Yeah.
Sports is next.